Hey everyone, this is Marcus with All American Health. We are a non-emergency medical transportation provider. I received a call from one of my clients that I consult with, asking me about how do they advertise their services to facilities that already have transportation. He said he went into a facility with his marketing material and he wanted to advertise his services, but they were like, well, we already have a transportation provider. We have a van that does all of our transportation. That's perfectly fine. That's actually a good opportunity for you to solve their problem. 9 times out of 10, if they have a vehicle, they have a person that comes in from 8 to 5, a staff person that provides transportation services. Well, here's the catch. What do you do when 5 o'clock hits and that gentleman or lady wants to go home for the day? Who do they call then? Either that individual who's working for them has to stay late, or they have to call out to another company to provide that transportation. Again, you're there to solve that problem. If they're going to dialysis at 6 o'clock in the morning and the particular transportation provider that's contracted through the broker doesn't show up, that individual has to get to their appointment still. You can provide that service. That's after hours service. And then when 5 o'clock hits, they may still have clients that are at dialysis or other facilities that need return transportation services provided to them. You want to keep stuff like that in mind. Again, you want to keep your mindset based on solving a problem. You're a solutions business. You're not a transportation company. Transportation just happens to be the solution to the problem. But the true problem is this individual needs to get from point A to point B, and there's no one doing that for them. So that's where you step in. Anytime someone comes to you and says, well, we already have a transportation provider. Perfect. Who does your after hours work? That should be your follow-up. You literally should smile, because they're probably going to sit there and look at you and be like, you know what, we didn't think about that. And trust me, if you talk with their nurses, if you talk with some of the care staff that's there, they'll tell you there's been plenty of situations where a client has been left somewhere and no one was available to pick them back up, unless that particular employee stays late and make sure an individual receives transportation services. But 9 times out of 10, if they're an 8 to 5 worker, they have another life that they have to get home to. They have kids, they have responsibilities, they have family members that they have to take care of. So that's where you come in. You provide that after hours service for them, and that early morning service. Make yourself available when you get those last minute calls. And as time goes on and you build those relationships, those calls will become more and more frequent. So again, you want to solve their pain point. And to find that pain point, you actually have to get out there, get in front of them, talk with them, have a conversation, and say to yourself, okay, where can I play a great role in providing services for this company? And you can have 2 facilities right next to each other and they have a different need. One facility may need you during the day to provide transportation services to them, for them. Another facility may only need you at night. And as time goes on and different seasons change, that relationship may change. Sometimes you may need facility A may need you after hours, and then other times facility A may need you during the day. And the same is the case for facility B. And they could be right next to each other, but their needs are different at that time. You want to be available to provide needs and those services to both of those facilities and solve a problem that they're having. That problem is making sure that their clients are getting to their doctor's appointments, making sure they're going to life-sustaining services like dialysis, make sure that they're getting to their rehab appointments as well. And to do that, you have to get your information out there. You have to get your message out to that community and let them know that you're there to solve their problem. Hopefully this was helpful. Again, this is Marcus with All American Health, who provide non-emergency medical transportation services, consulting services, and digital marketing. Look forward to hearing from you. Bye, guys.